Hi everyone, my name is Marike Hopman and I am a 24-year-old student from the Netherlands, which is a very small country in Europe. I study philosophy at the University of Amsterdam and currently I am in my master's. For my graduation thesis, I thought up this project to do research on the global issue of child soldiers. At the moment, worldwide, there are 300,000 children active in war situations. A child soldier is not just a kid holding a gun. It also includes children that are recruited by armed forces to serve as, for example, sex slaves and pack donkeys. My research focuses on the prevention of the recruitment of children by armed forces. Current international legislation is ambiguous, to say the least. According to the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child, a child is any person under 18 years old. And a child is not allowed to work in an environment that might be dangerous for its health. But in the same convention also it says that to be recruited into an army by armed forces, you have to be at least 15 years old. Also, the concept of age is quite a Western concept, and maybe it doesn't really always make sense in African culture. Basically, quite a few Africans do not know how old they are. So if you don't know how old you are, how can you tell whether or not you are a child according to international legislation? The basic question underlying these problems is the question, what is a child? What is it that makes a child a child? It seems that it's quite an obvious question, and actually the answer must be quite simple. But if you really think about it more, it is actually not that easy. A child may be a culturally situated concept. It may be that if you ask the question, what is it that makes a child a child? If you ask it in Africa, you might get a completely different answer than when you ask it in a Western country. Or is there something universal about a child? Is there something that makes a child no matter where it is born or in what century? My research will take 2 years. The first part will be a philosophical investigation into the concept of the child. The second part will be me doing interviews with people in 4 countries, namely Rwanda, the Republic of Congo, Belgium and the Netherlands. I will be conducting 70 interviews with people from different groups. Amongst those are people working for the UN who make policy, local people, people working for NGOs with child soldiers, and people who are directly or have been directly involved with the recruitment of child soldiers. And this is why I need your help. To do the field research in Rwanda and Congo, I need money to pay for the travel expenses, the hiring of a translator, the hiring of a bodyguard, and other things that I need for my research. All the hours that I put into the research are unpaid. So far, there is no solution to the problem of child soldiers. We do not know how to prevent, on the long term, the recruiting of children by armed forces. Of course, my research is not going to solve this whole problem, but at least it is a step towards the right direction. It is a first step towards a more permanent, long-term solution of the problem of child soldiers. So I'm asking you to please help me make this step by donating even a small amount of money. Any amount of money will help me to do this research. So please help me make this step.